kind of is. But this is the park right here. This is the layout. So the entrance is down here. And then the park is, this is like our sort of kind of completed area back over here. And we're like slowly progressing. Oh wow, that's actually kind of ironic how this line right here is like zero, kind of like the done section, and then everything else is just very kind of scattered. But this is kind of our park so far. We're working on a train system right now to help people get kind of into rides in different areas of the park. Oh, I will play it. So this is our entrance here when they walk through the park. It is all medieval kind of fairy tale kind of themed for the most part. However, we do have sections like over here. This section is our spooky theme. And then we kind of have like a caterpillar theme over here. And this area here is going to be our space theme. Our space kind of area is going to be actually inside the mountain. So when you like walk inside the mountain, it's going to make it look like you're actually on like a spaceship or something. And then this area down here is going to be our pirate area. So that's kind of our themed areas. I feel like I'm missing a theme. Oh yeah, our cowboy theme. Our cowboy theme was going to go like over here on top of the space theme kind of area too. But I don't know. I might move the cowboy section somewhere else. But anyways, this is the park that we've been working on. So I'll kind of show you each area. So we have, this is kind of like the entrance village. So we have some stores and shops and stuff. Your park looks amazing. Thank you so much. So this area just has like some thrill rides. You know, this is like the area that I first made. So when I like started the park, so it kind of has like a lot of stuff kind of compacted in this one little area, but it was basically me trying to make as much money as I could, because it is the Challenger, so I needed more money, so I was able to like terraform and stuff and kind of plan out my park. So this area here was kind of like my money maker, kind of, I would leave the game running so I could get money. And then we have our first train station that is totally not completed, but sort of kind of getting there. And this might be one of my favorite parts of the park, because I just love how it is. I love how like when you first enter the park here, you have to walk down this way to get to the actual park section, and you can't like queue for rides right away. Like I kind of like how you have to like walk through and kind of look at the rides before you can actually figure out where to actually get on them. Like this right here, you actually have to go walk all the way around past all these vendors and go back behind them to go to this like secret kind of section in the park. And I don't know, I just like really kind of like that a lot. So I tried to mimic it in the new parts of our park. But this is our entrance. This kind of area over here is kind of a hot mess because it's not completed at all. But this is our scary section. So it's kind of overrun with witches and a bunch of mist and spooky trees and stuff like that. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Hints Creator and Afro-Cuban. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. Ah, where was I? I don't even know. But yeah, this is a spooky part. So actually this whole area here, if you don't take the train, you have to actually walk up this cliff, like this hill. But I tried to make it like Snow White, the classic Snow White movie, where it's like just super scary and you get like a lot of spooky noises and all mist and scary trees that look at you, and it kind of like welcomes you into the spooky section of the park. But it's definitely not completed. It has like, I still have to do like so much to it. And I'm not very good at spookiness, so bear with me here. Oh, so the first ride that you get is this one, which is the witch ride. And then you also have like a tunnel down here, and this tunnel has some food and stuff in it. And my idea for this tunnel was to have it like very kind of like spooky, where there are like tree roots actually like growing down into the tunnel, so you see them like up above you. And I wanted it to be like all super misty and stuff too, down here, and a bunch of rocks, but obviously it's all bare right now. We haven't done any of the decorating so much. We did like randomly make a spooky owl face that Tree Bear helped me make, which looks super cute. It actually wasn't supposed to be a owl, but the more we played around with it, the more it looked like a this is its nose and its frowny face. Looked like an angry owl. And this is our train station that came from the first village. It comes actually inside back here, so that's where people kind of get off and get on from. So once they're kind of in that section, they also have like another vendor right here. I think that's a drinks vendor. This is from Skyrim. We made Cicero, which I don't know if you guys play Skyrim, but that is kind of like a little Easter egg that we put in there. And if you keep going back over here, and we'll actually go up to the top of the mountain, you'll find more of a hot mess. It's not done yet, but eventually it's going to be closed off, and a bunch of rocks and trees and bushes and stuff like that. And this is actually our first roller coaster of the spooky section, which is like my second roller coaster. So I'm really proud of this part right here because it goes like all weird. But other than that, it's kind of a weird looking roller coaster. It's kind of weird. This area over here, I'm super proud of, which is our log flume. So we have 2 log flume rides inside the cave here. Once again, totally not finished at all. And they go all the way down this kind of waterfall looking thing. And they kind of loop around here and then go back up. And then they get off. So I wish I could make their exit down here, but I can't. So there's a park in Ontario called Canada's Wonderland. It's really like that. Oh, really? That's so cute. All the entrances are hidden. Oh, like the park entrances? Oh, thank you, Tomakin. Well, it looks like a cat to me. Oh, really? It could be a cat in there. I like the spooky idea. Yay! Thank you, Afro, and thank you for the host, Adulis Gaming. Thank you. So yeah, that's that water ride. Come to think of it, like when we first put this here, it was like really cool because I wanted people to come up here. But now thinking about it, I kind of think I should have probably made the line go down here so they didn't have to walk all the way up on top of the mountain. But I don't know. Still kind of thinking about that. I'm gonna have to somehow move this pathway going down and maybe like put another ride up here or something. Maybe another roller coaster we can squeeze up here somewhere. This roller coaster over here is like our really crazy roller coaster. So this actually goes up here and then it goes down, twirls around and goes inside the mountain and then out, and then it actually goes down the log flume as well. And this one is one of those ones where you sit down and your legs are kind of dangling beneath you. So we thought this would be like a cool one to put over here. And it goes down and over the water and then like spins around, and then it goes around this area of the bridge here and then goes back up and around. But again, this is all like really rough draft, so we haven't added trees or anything really cool in here. And this area is going to be like our pirate cove area, but we haven't done that either. But I will show you this at night because it's kind of cool to see it at night. But in order to see it at night, you have to know the lore. So the lore is this whole mountain is basically overrun with witches. So the witches have taken over this mountain and is slowly changing it into like a spooky mountain. So they're slowly like making the trees all twisted and weird. And yeah, so they made their way to this waterfall and they started corrupting the waterfall. So they're like sitting here casting a bunch of different curses and magic on it. And at night, they actually are successful. So once you go to the night, the waterfall lights up and is super spooky. So this is our super spooky haunted waterfall. That is like basically the only thing lit in this whole entire area. That will change, but yeah, that's what we're really proud of, is the green waterfall. Cool beans. Oh, thank you, JTD. Heart attack coaster? Okay, we can ride the heart attack coaster. We can totally ride it. But yeah, so I think that's basically the park so far. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you this area. This area here is our, gosh, I haven't showed you anything else. I'm so sorry. So once you go from here, we're slowly lighting up the park. But still have a lot of lights to place. I'm really bad at lighting. But we have this section over here, which is our, kind of like once you go left. So if you don't go to the haunted area, you go this way. And this area back over here, I'm gonna make it morning again, is our, I don't know. I don't really know what to call it, but we have some more rides over here, some tiny like little houses. Back over here we have our caterpillar ride, and this one's really, really cool because I really wanted to make it a ladybug, but then we decided that it looks more like a caterpillar than a ladybug. And so we went with like like a bug theme with it. And an amazing, wonderful streamer, Zilliness, who is a good friend of mine, was watching me, and she was like, oh my gosh, you should totally make some mushrooms for that area. I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. So once she told me to make mushrooms, we kind of went crazy. And our creativity exploded, and we made a bunch of mushrooms. We've made butterflies and flowers. Oh, they're so cute. And then we made a Mr., Mrs., and a baby caterpillar. So we made a Sir Caterpillar with his bow tie and his top hat. He's blowing bubbles. And then a Milady Caterpillar with her eyelashes and her lipstick. Okay. Lipstick to go up. And her little bow. And then we made them a little sun, which is this little guy over here. And he's supposed to have like a helicopter hat, but it's really, really hard to make. So I'm not too sure if it looks like a helicopter hat, but that's what we were going for. But we have our cute little caterpillars in this area. And it's, of course, not done either. This part is more done. We've actually got the lighting on this one too completed for at least this area here. So you can see it as it lights up there. And then the track is actually supposed to have different colors too in different sections. So it's supposed to be more of like a trippy time kind of children's Wonderland themed caterpillar ride that we kind of have tucked away up there. And this is a really cool entrance that we did. We started off with like putting the these pathways up, and then we actually grew the mountain into it, so it actually looks like the path is actually in the mountain and around it, which I think it turned out so good because now you can actually like, I mean, I would just want to go like walking around here, like just stand in line would be fine. That'd be a ride in itself. Yellow Jigs, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thank you. Still, with those geometric shape tools, you should make a gingerbread man. If that's possible. You totally could, Yellow Jigs. You can make a gingerbread man. You could probably make a humongous, like, winter set with them, actually. If the park was real, I'd go there. Oh, Viet, thank you. It's very nice with mushrooms and the flowers and butterflies. Thank you. That is so cute, right? It's so cute. So we were actually we wanted to make more bugs though. Treebear actually had the idea of fireflies, which would be really, really cute to do. But I also want to do like spiders, because spiders would be very easy to do as well. And then bumblebees. I want to try to do bumblebees, which are probably going to be a little bit harder, but maybe not that hard. And then over here, this section of the park, oh my god, our park is getting so big, it takes so long to show us or show people the park. Oh my gosh. I saw on Reddit someone made a Winter Wonderland theme park. Really? Oh my gosh. It looks amazing at night. Thank you so much. You're the bomb.com. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh my gosh, Ryan. Thank you so much for your bits. Thank you. And for your compliment. My golly. And the bomb.com. Kappa. The pathway is like a little bit weird here, but the pathway goes into kind of like a little mini village, which is kind of cute. They have like a cute little cottage windows on them. Some ATMs over here. And this is where they kind of stop because they get kind of hungry. If they decide not to eat here, once they get over here, they're like, oh, I'm starving. So I have to put some food there. But this goes this way, and if you keep going, this is kind of the center. This is like our big village that we've been trying to work on, to kind of add like our grand village to this park. However, that's kind of not done yet. But if you go up this way here, you get to the more finished area. This is kind of our farm area where our just kind of like smaller buildings are. We're trying to make it look more like farmland. It used to be bare without trees, but it looked really weird. So I ended up adding a bunch of trees and deciding it was more of like a farm in the middle of a forest, which kind of works more because it's supposed to be like an enchanted forest anyways. So yeah, this is where our farm is. So we have a bunch of like little houses here and they're growing stuff. And the lore that we have behind this area is that all these farmers are actually trying to supply these knights that came from the castle to feed these dragons. So the castle has sent out these knights to come over here into this keep and try to feed the dragons in the area to make sure that the dragons are well fed and happy so they don't go and kill everybody. So these villagers over here are trying to grow and make stuff for these dragons. The dragons are apparently vegetarian because they totally are happy with eating a bunch of fruit and vegetables. Kappa. And this area here is our little knight area where our knights have sent or have been sent to the village. So they meet up like a little campsite here where they gather all of their food and resources. And we put like a little ride here because it kind of matched the tent thing. You guys actually haven't seen this kind of area too much. I was working on this off stream. But yeah, that's where these guys are. That guy doesn't have a store there, Kappa. And we have a mill here, and the mill was here before the trees were placed, but now that the trees are there, I might need to move the mill or maybe move it up a little bit more. So it looks like it's actually being used properly. I don't know. But it looks really, really pretty. And we do have a little water mill right here too. And this is actually our bathroom. Wow, this actually needs to move down more, I think. Yeah, maybe like right there. I think the water level changed, Kappa. But yeah, this is like our little nature road where people, if they want to, they can actually go down here and go to the bathroom. There's another bathroom over here though, if they don't want to. Okay, and then if you go across in the bridge here, this is the line that takes you to the keep. And this is our first roller coaster that I ever made ever, and this is called Dragon Keep. So this is basically kind of shows off the dragons a little bit. It's very, very short. It just goes up and then around. There's like a little water trigger thing that goes off here. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should do a seasonal park next time. One for winter, one for spring, and one for summer, and one for fall. That would be so cool, y'all. It's like different seasons throughout the park. That would be so cute. Either that or dragons only eat vegetarian tourists. Oh, that too. You have a deep lore in your theme park, Miss Stern. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you, Afrikeepin. When are we starting the Pirate Cove? I kind of want to start the Pirate Cove like once we are finished with this section here to move on to like the next section. Kind of like we're in this like radius here where you can kind of see this is like our unfinished area back over here. We're slowly kind of finishing this area. And then we could either start the Space Mountain area or the Pirate Cove area. I'm not too sure. It might be Space Mountain though, because if we're getting like a winter theme, I might want to make like a wintry mountaintop over here, or maybe save the winter stuff for back here. I'm not sure. I don't really know what we're getting, but if we get some kind of winter theme, gotta be prepared. We could add winter over here though. I mean, a lot of this work here is basically placing trees on rocks. there is a lot of rock work and stuff that we have to do over here. But this area kind of is a big section that I keep postponing because I'm like, oh, I'm so tired of working on spooky stuff. I want to work on my cute girly stuff and like, or not girly, but more fantasy happy stuff than my spooky stuff. I made my spooky stuff too big. I like that though, Yellow Jigs. I like that. I like the different seasons. That's really cool. But what's really, really cool that I figured out, this was like after we decided our lore, was that the dragon shields, like when I was placing the dragon shields, or the little shields, they show a dragon, but they also show a farm. Look at it. They have like a little farm with wheat, and they're like cutting the wheat with their little scythes, something, I don't know. But there's like a fat, happy dragon on there too. So it kind of goes totally well with our lore. So I've totally adopted those shields and everything as our lore of our town. So that's why we're keeping all the colors, that red and blue color. And we're gonna continue with like a bunch of cool stuff over here. Maybe even change the color of our roofing. I don't know, to make it look more like a bluer. I don't know. Might play around with our castle. But yeah, I'm super excited. A happy dragon? Yeah, it's like a happy fat dragon. He's sleeping. Look at him. He's happy. He's fat. You know, like when you feed your cat or your dog and they just get super fat and happy and want to go to bed? Or your baby, you know? Like happy, fat, or yourself? Oh, Snow, I missed you. It's been so long. How are you? I'm doing good, Lizzie Gaming. How are you doing? It's great to see you again. Hey there, Vitalu. Hi. Okay, guys. So what were we working on before we did a giant tour? Sorry, the tours take so much longer now. There we go. Getting like carpal tunnel in my hand. How am I supposed to do this? Click. Alright, so this is going this. Fucking stop. Why? Why is it mad? This section here? Let's see. Oh, maybe it's the water. Nope. Not the water. Shh, don't say anything, but it actually is okay now. You weirdo. Strange computer, strange game. Trolling me. This is gonna be cool. Okay, so this is gonna be a waterfall right here. So the water is actually going to... Oh, I forgot to show you guys the castle. This is the castle, you guys. Sorry. A castle that we've made in alpha. So we basically saved the blueprints that we made back when the game was in alpha and pasted it here. So a lot of the things are actually still not completely done. So you'll see like a lot of weird stuff on the castle, like things are not working. There's our sad princess in there. So sad. But eventually I want to make like all the inside walls look like this and having knights and stuff around and do that like for the whole thing and maybe do like some other buildings and stuff in here and I don't know, make it look really, really cool. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look at a bunch of castle pictures and figure out how castles work. Did you cuss or swear? I say crap. And I know that's a swear word for some people. So I'm not sure. Hey, have you thought of going first person of a character and see how your park looks in first person? Like, as soon as he walks in the park? I have Rips, but we could totally do that. Hey there, Johnny Trump, how you doing? So, can you do a tour of the park? Oh my gosh, hypnotize, please. Oh my gosh. I do cuss sometimes, but I don't normally cuss on my stream. Unless I'm like super, super raging. Then I might slightly cuss a little bit, but not that much. But yeah, you can see like part of the thingamabobber is not totally fixed yet. But this moat is gonna come down here and make this beautiful waterfall. Hopefully make it look cool. Maybe make it bigger. I'm not sure. But the moat goes all the way around the castle. So the moat goes like under here and then it peeks out here. It's kind of hard to see, but there is still water there. So I was gonna make like a little dock or something back here, and then maybe someday if we ever get like more rides in the future, DLC or something, like a fun swan ride, we could put like a swan ride that goes like around, like, I don't know, be really, really cute. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep hearing crashing, so I think I'm building stuff down here. Am I building? Oh, I'm deleting. Okay. But yeah, that's the park. My golly. Imagine seeing an actual cat ride in this park. That would be awesome.